The event will begin on the 15th of September to the 18th of September.
Yes, thank you everybody that's on board. It's well confirmed that I'm also on board, and we can't wait for everybody to dance around and sing along to some great Ugandan music, courtesy of me and the rest, Cindy, Sanyo, Navio. So I just want to thank Nyege Nyege for reaching out to me for business and pleasure at the same time. I am ready for the 4 days. Let's rock out. Can't wait. Thank you so much.
To be able to call Nyege Nyege Uganda Waraji Nyege Nyege. I think it's got a nice tone to it. We're super excited to have the festival back after 3 years. Everyone is excited. We're also excited. The new venue is amazing. It's huge. It's about 5 or 6 times bigger than the previous venue. Looking over the shores of the River Nile, beautiful views, and just an amazing place where we're going to create lots of nice experiences. 7 stages, world-class production, more than 300 artists, all types of genres, all types of different things going on in there. There's going to be a lot of online, amazing accommodation packages, transportation packages, which I'm going to let Derek, who's going to talk next, say a little bit more about that. In terms of security and safety, this is one of our #1 concerns, and we're going to work very closely with the UBL safety and security teams, together with the Uganda Police, the UPDF, the Marines, and all the government agencies to make sure it's a truly safe and secure environment for everyone that comes through. There's already a 3-kilometer fence that's been built around the perimeter of the river, just to make sure that people don't access the river. I think that's a concern that many people have been talking about online and stuff, so we are taking this very seriously. We're going to have an on-site medical clinic, pharmacy, paramedics, and emergency services provided by the Red Cross as well. There's going to be a lot of opportunities for people to vend and to be able to sell and do business at the festival. And for people who are interested in doing such, they can log on to the Nyege Nyege website and get all the information there. And yeah, I'm really I really want to say a big up to UBL. You guys have been with us at the festival since the very beginning. 5 years. It's really been a long journey, and we're super happy that you have upgraded to the biggest package possible, now being the title sponsors of the festival with the Waraji brand, and you still have the Bell brand and the Smirnoff brands, and other brands are going to show up. So, hats off to UBL. Thank you for all the support over the years. It really means a lot, and we're going to make this the most memorable festival of all time. I also want to thank all the amazing other partners and sponsors that we have: Coca-Cola, Ethiopian Airlines, Trace TV, for the first time in sponsoring, partnering with an event in Uganda. That's big and shows that we're crossing international borders. Radio City, The New Vision, Lamborghini Energy Drink, Hedge Marketing, Boiler Room, Mook, Trips, and everyone else. And thank you guys to the media. Early enough, so we have a good plan for you guys when you get there. And yeah, thank you guys so much. And I think over to Derek.
My name is Dan Diawasa. I represent Coca-Cola, that's CCBA Uganda. We are happy to be part of this cause, this edition, and we love the Nyege Nyege. So we are very, very excited to do this Nyege Nyege 2022. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everybody. So my name is Emi Hashakimana. I'm the Marketing and Innovation Director at UBL. I think first off, it's just great to be back. It's been 3 years, I think, since we've had the physical events of Nyege Nyege. So it just feels good to be back. And we're really pleased as UBL, through Uganda Waraji, to actually sponsor this. So I said Nyege Nyege earlier. To us, this is Uganda Waraji Nyege Nyege. So our sponsorship has even gone up. As you may all know, we've been involved in this event since the inception through Uganda Waraji and Ben Laga. So we're glad to continue with this sponsorship. Why Uganda Waraji, you may ask? So for us, Uganda Waraji is not just any other spirit. It's the spirit that binds us. It is the spirit of Uganda. And I think for a festival like this that celebrates everything unique about Uganda, it's right and fitting that it's Uganda Waraji that takes the center stage. And it's just a natural fit for us. But it's not just Uganda Waraji that's involved. We have Belag as well, so there will definitely be some color enjoyments. And there will also be some flavor of edge with Smirnoff, which then just makes sure that we have a very rich experience. Why Nyege Nyege in particular, or the Uganda origin Nyege Nyege? I think three things from us. I think first off, thanks to the organizers and Talent Africa for really creating this platform. It's a very good platform for the creative arts to showcase their talent, and it's not just about music. So yes, there's a lot of music, but it's about dance, it's about food, it's about storytelling. So it's really a good platform for us to showcase Ugandan culture, not just to Ugandans, but to the world. So I think huge opportunity for the creative industry. Second reason, it's a very big boost for the economy as well, especially the tourism and hospitality industry. As you all know, we've come through a pandemic, and all through this pandemic, one of the industries that was really hit was, I think, the tourism industry, but also the hospitality industry in general. So I think this for us is really ensuring that this part of the economy comes back and comes back strongly. And I think Nyege Nyege is a fantastic platform to actually ensure that this happens. And I think more on that, I think it's more than just, yes, definitely Ginger benefits from this. I think that's the most obvious link. Through accommodation, the service providers in that part of the world, by just having a flock of over 30,000 people coming here, it's a big boost to that economy. But it's not just about Ginger, it is for Uganda as well. So this is not just about Ugandans, but it's also international tourism. They won't come directly to Ginger. Some will come through Entebbe, some may come through the other border on the other side. I know a couple of people across the border who are planning buses to actually come in here. So it really benefits everybody along the chain, from even the outlets that are within Kampala. So for us, this is really important as Uganda breweries, because we're not just about enjoyment. Yes, enjoyment is important, but we are also about growing Uganda. And the things that we do are really in service of Uganda. If you think about the value chain, so right from the farmer in Kapchorwa and Kabale who provides our barley, to the farmer in Teso and Kasese who provides some of our grain, to also the different service providers that we work with through the value chain, it's really about growing Uganda. And we believe that Nyege Nyege provides that platform. I mean, I'll share with you a personal experience. So the last two editions of Nyege Nyege, I wasn't living in Uganda. And when people would ask me, what is it that I should come for in UG? Nyege Nyege was usually one of the things on the list. And I think what it does, more than just the event itself, when people come for that, then they can get to see our national parks. Then they can get to discover that we have Rolex. Then they can get to discover all these other beautiful things that are Ugandan. And that's what will then make Uganda very unique. So yes, you can go to some other countries and see elephants and see lions, but you won't have a package that includes having a fantastic festival by the source of the Nile and then going on to the rest of the country. So I think for me, Nyege Nyege is not just about the event itself, but it's what it does for the country as a whole. And among some of the top tourist experiences that they come for. And linked to this as well, as UBL, we've been involved in a number of initiatives that also help the industry I talked about earlier. So at the start of this year or during the COVID period, you saw what we did with Bell Raising the Bar, which was essentially an initiative that was supposed to support the bar staff and the outlet owners to get that boost. Just recently, we announced a sponsorship in another part of the country by the Renzori, which is really in service of creating tourism for the country. So that's really important at the heart of what we do as UBL. And then thirdly, but certainly not last, it's just a fantastic experience. The business community in that part of the world as well, for opening their arms to us, and the authorities in Jinja for having us every year come for this. I would also like to thank the rest of the sponsors for joining us on this event that's actually going to put Uganda on the world map. But also thank the organizers, Talent Africa, the team from Nyege Nyege. Thanks for creating this platform. Lastly, to the consumers or to the public, I would just say get that ticket now. If there's one thing we've learned over the last 2 years, I mean, there are quite a number of people I know who missed the Nyege Nyege in 2019, saying next year is going to be there. So this one is happening. We are sure it's happening. So get that ticket now. Don't wait till the next year. It's now or never. So thanks very much, the press as well, for helping us get this message out. Thanks.
Thank you for the invite. Thank you for coming through. And I'm here to represent Janzi Band. I'm sure we all know what Janzi does. One thing I'm going to show you is we're coming to shut down Nyege Nyege. music is coming your way. Be ready.
Last time it was on TV and online in 2020 when we brought together about 40 collectives from across the continent to showcase one of the most exciting online events of 2020. Now we're back to real life and together with Uganda Waraji. I think this looks beautiful. What a great match. The spirit that binds us together. I think that's exactly the spirit that Nyege Nyege has. Binding together communities, binding together people, artists, music genres, and now some of the most excellent brands the country has to offer. We have to remember Nyege Nyege started in 2015 with 0 sponsors. It started in Jinja, in Njeru, and in year 2, Talent Africa came on board, Bell Lager came on board, and this team of Bell and Coca-Cola and Waraji has really been there for us since the beginning, and it's a real honor. That speech that you made, it really touches us because we've gone through ups and downs with the festival, but the festival always stood for the promotion of Uganda, for the creation of jobs, for the building up our creative industry. And today, for example, the artists associated to the roster have gone to 300 plus shows across the world, playing from Japan, the US, Australia, Europe, and we have bookers, agents, journalists coming from all over the world to see the talent that East Africa has to offer. So I'm extremely proud that this is working out and that we've been able to keep the same price as 2019. The bottle, all the drinks will be at very affordable prices. I think we understand that this is not an easy time for the economy, and we want to make sure that we see how the creative industries can have a positive impact to the economy. How can we integrate that value chain, like you so well mentioned about the value chain of Waraji, but it's the same for music. One song that gets made involves a studio, involves a manager, involves a video, an editor. All of you, who are behind your cameras, you're not the only one, and it's the same for music. So today, investing in the arts, investing in culture, investing in music and entertainment is directly creating jobs. And today we have one of the most respected festivals on the planet, on the continent, and we aim to stand up to that reputation and make sure that the whole world will know what Uganda is about. It is about culture, it's about peace, it's about hospitality, and these are the foundations of a healthy tourism industry and a healthy society, something that we wish to contribute to. This year, obviously, we changed sites. We were invited by the Chavazinga of Busoga to come in the heart of Busoga at Itanda Falls, a very sacred place and one of the most interesting tourist sites in East Africa. And it has been quite unknown, and that's why we're really, really excited to take you all to this enchanted forest. It's about 5 times bigger than the previous venue. So yes, there are waterfalls, but there are gigantic forests, a lot of open plains, beaches, and a lot of exciting things to discover on that site. So given that we are far from Jinja town, we've had to set up new accommodation infrastructure. And this year, we're extremely proud and happy to present to you one of the new additions to the festival. It's Nyege Nyegeville. What's Nyege Nyegeville? Nyege Nyege is a city within the festival. It comprises of 5 different villages. The first village is the hotel. It is luxury wooden cottages that, for example, Palacio will also be staying in. And Ali, I believe so, and also the team from Waraji and UBL. Exquisite glamping. We have partners coming from South Africa organizing glamping tents. We have partners in Uganda that specialize in camping hospitality. And this again is very important, and then I'll cut it short. But I believe that internal tourism and regional tourism are very important in the development of our tourism. We've seen it with COVID. We don't know when the next people from Europe are going to come, or the US, or Asia, but we have to count on our regional and local markets. And being able to camp allows this, the market to open up to more local tourism. And this year we're going to welcome about 4,000 Kenyans. It's the destination festival of the year for Kenyans, Tanzania. Music, 7 stages, maybe 8. Partnerships together with Waraji is going to combine with tropical the tropical stage of Nyege Nyege. We're going to have an amazing main stage. Janzi Bond will be with us. Palazzo Navio will also welcome the sort of last living legend of African music, the pioneer of Makossa, Cameroonian Echo Roosevelt, Kenyan's wonder child of pop music, Kaboshe, Saru. We'll have Virgo Deep, the pioneer of Amapiano. Amapiano is a big genre coming out, today in the clubs of Kampala, and we've brought in the #1 pioneer Amapiano DJ. He's gonna play on the Boiler Room stage. There's gonna be games. There's gonna be slides, hammocks, tattoo parlors, whatever you can think of and more. And on top of that, and that's why I can't stop talking about this thing, but there's also going to be a whole digital element to it. So you've heard of VR, you've heard of augmented reality. We're going to introduce to you this year the Nyegeverse. The Nyegeverse is a world parallel to the festival that people that come to the festival will be able to access and will connect us to the wider world. There's a lot of exciting things happening, but remember, health first. After that, we enjoy while creating jobs and boosting tourism and remaining, non-violent and of course respectful to women when we are at the festival. Thank you all for your support. I'm now going to introduce Mr. Trips right here, who is going to organize all of the transports. So we want to make sure that not too many people, there's going to be private parking on the site, but for all the people that are in Jinja, no drinking and driving. Please, you use Trips, it's going to be very cheap to take you to Itanda, take you to Kampala, and coming back. And this is again a way to offset any risk. Obviously, an event of this magnitude has risk, but together, with the security team of UBL, together with the experience of Talent Africa, together with, the people on the ground, we're going to make sure that revelers have the experience of a lifetime. This is the Tomorrowland of Africa. Welcome to Nyege Nyege. Welcome to Uganda.
My name is Kenneth and I work with Trips. We are so excited, very, very excited to to see ourselves in front of all of us. We are ready. We are movers of people, and we'll move you, everyone, all of us. Thank you so much. See you on the 15th. Yeah, okay. Packages, we have Kampala to Itanda. We have the airport to Itanda. We have Itanda to Jinja. So Jinja Itanda will have different trips in the course of the festival. Thank you so much. We'll have different trips in the course of the festival because we understand, like Derek said, there are some people who are not really comfortable with camping. So if someone is staying in a hotel, for example, in Jinja, we'll be available to move them between Jinja and Itanda at whatever time. So for Kampala, we'll have coasters and drones leaving the National Theatre in town at an interval of every 2 hours from the 15th to the 18th of September. So the packages are Kampala to Itanda, we are charging 25,000 shillings. The Kampala to Itanda and then the return, 25. Then airport to Itanda will charge 50,000 shillings. We're also doing, because it's a festival for the entire nation, so also moving people from Barara, Jinja, Gulu, from Barara, Gulu, Fort Poto, and other parts of the country. So for those ones, you just reach out to us, and then we based on where you're coming from, we design something that's very small for you to move. But the ones that are general, Fort Poto, Barara, those are all 55,000 Uganda shillings. I think that's it. You can go to Nyege Nyege Trips, Nyege Nyege Trips as a website in case you want to book a ticket. When you go to Nyege Nyege Trips, you'll find all these packages that I've talked about, ranging from Kampala Itanda to Airport Itanda, and you pick a vehicle, you pick a time, you pick a date. Once you do that, when you put your email, you automatically get an electronic ticket that comes to your email that you shall use to verify at the point of moving. Then
to let you know that you do not need to drink and drive. You do not need to be worried about the location where you're going to sleep. All you need to do is use them and use to your accommodation. Now, I would like to have a few remarks. First of all, let's remind you that the event will begin on the 15th of September to the 18th of September. As usual, September, that's my birthday month. So yes, I will be expecting early gifts at Nyege Nyege as I will be the host. And I also like to talk about the early bird tickets, which are going down for 160,000. That is the weekend early bird tickets. That's from the 15th to the 18th. Go get it at the www.nyegenyege.com website. 160,000. This is your time. Instead of like waiting last minute, just go for it. Go all the way in. Now, something else I would like to talk about is, yes, if you cannot buy it on the website, please don't forget to go to the Talent Africa offices, which are located at Kololo Hill Drive, Plot 1. Thank you once again to everybody for coming through. Please take your time. We're not rushing you off.
So there's going to be enough stock. So it's not going to only be a great experience, but we'll make sure there's enough stock. So as a matter of fact, with the distributor in Ginger, we're going to have trucks parked at Nyege Nyege. There will be enough UG. And I know Coco is what you're speaking of in particular. That will be there. But we'll also have a lot of water as well. So, you know, as you drink responsibly, so there'll be a good balance of water and UG, Belag and Smano.